meet you. Good morning, or good now. Welcome. This is Wednesday night Hatha Yoga class, and the purpose is really to educate us in a theoretical as well as an embodied or experiential way. Educate us about yoga. And I think this is really, in many ways, one of yoga's greatest gifts to the whole self-development field, if you want to call it that. In that there's an emphasis on realization or embodiment, what we might call embodiment. There's an emphasis on actualizing the theoretical principle, right? Like in some schools of thought, it's enough just to leave it at the idea or the philosophy. Like, well, there might be some subtle things out there. Here's our best guess. I don't know. Take a step back. And this is like a way more full tilt approach. In fact, one standard in yoga as to whether we know something or not, is if we only know it to the extent that we have an embodied realization of the principle. So, for example, I know I should stop smoking is not the same as stopping smoking, right? Right, all right. Think I should stop being angry about this particular issue. I'm still angry. I don't really understand the depth of the anger or the situation, for that matter, until the anger is removed out of the equation, right? Simple examples. So more important than anything I could say here on the front end is your own recognition or kind of coming to terms with these ideas. And there's some big principles and big ideas to explore your way into, right? India is the culture that gave us the numbers 0 and infinity, right? They were masterful at thinking in enormous terms and beginning with that as the initial premise, and then backing our way into the realization of the large principle by way of practice, by way of method, by rigorous testing, more or less, on the personal practice front, rigorous pursuit and application of the highest principle of infinity or of 0. Like, how do you get there? And so there's a whole plethora. Hello and welcome. Good to see you. There's a whole plethora of methodologies and techniques that deliver us to a deeper and embodied realization of, say, truth or ultimate truth or insight or discernment or spiritual realization, etc. Like all the things that yoga does.